wanna leave it. Say money, I wanna be that. I will be in this place. I wanna leave it. Say money, I wanna be that. Say I will be in this place. I wanna leave it. Say money, I wanna be that. Say I will be in this place. I wanna leave it. Say money,
All right there. Oh, it's been a long, hot Easter in Phnom Penh. I hope you've had a good Easter. You know the story of Easter, of course. It's a prequel to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. It's alive! I just stumbled across an article, and it's an article of allyship, you know, where social justice warriors get involved in other people's lives in disguise that they're actually helping them, and they're not. They're gonna create more controls, more regulation, more rules. They're going to encroach upon their freedoms, because that's all social justice does. It gives government more power. It brings in laws and regulations and all sorts of bureaucracy and less freedom, less ability for people to live their lives without other people, bigger authorities fucking interfering. People don't want that. People want to be free. They don't want bigger government. They don't want more controls. They don't want you sticking your oar in, telling them what to do. It's bullshit. Stay the fuck out. You've screwed up Hollywood because you're a bunch of wankers. Stay there and wade in your own shit. Anyway, I haven't read all of this article, but the headline was wonderful, and I thought we could share it together. A small moment of revenge, a minor bit of resistance in an otherwise swamp-like culture of social justice. Ooh, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth when I say it. There was a bad taste there beforehand. Anyway, here we go. Here's the article. It's only a short one, I think. Hollywood actresses to New York. Eliminate tip credit. New York waitresses to actresses. Shut up. It's brilliant. And there you go. Fonda and Silverman. What a shame. Love Jane Fonda. Barbarella. Oh, would tap. Oh, probably still go for a Barbarella nostalgia fuck. Maybe. Here we go then. Last week, a group of 16 actresses, including Sarah Jessica Parker, Jane Fonda, Natalie Portman, oh, stay in character, you were brilliant in Leon, Lily Tomlin, Amy Pierre, Reese Witherspoon, she got stabbed last night, yeah, Witherspoon, no, a knife, Brie Larson, Deborah Messing, Ashley Judd and Sarah Silverman, decided to take their campaign against sexual harassment to New York. Yeah, and get involved in other people's lives. Are you that bored? Has your life become that meaningless that you're looking for these ridiculous little nothings elsewhere? Sticking your oar in, take it out. Use it to row amongst your shit. Decided to take their campaign against sexual harassment to New York, sending a letter to New York Governor Andrew Cuomo urging him to eliminate the state's tip credit for restaurant workers. How obscure. I wonder if they've got people out there, researchers, you know, they pay them to go out and look for so-called social injustices that they can get busy with, that they can wave their virtue flag so high, hoping the whole world sees them. They wrote, relying on tips creates a more permissive work environment where customers feel entitled to abuse women in exchange for service. So the tip system that's gone on for millennia, where when you get looked after, when you feel that they cared about your dinner that you're paying for, you tip them. Sexual abuse, sexual harassment. You're making the customers entitled to the service they're fucking paying for. Shocking. Enter the robots. Please read Brave New World. You'll see where this is all going. It's darker than 1984 because there's the idea that it's great, that it's successful, that it's happy. Let me read that line again. Welcome to the present. Relying on tips creates a more permissive work environment where customers feel entitled to abuse women in exchange for service. The actresses called for a higher minimum wage instead. I don't support the minimum wage. Puts people out of jobs. Makes other people work harder to compensate for the fact of the people who ain't there because they couldn't afford to employ 7 people, so they've got 5 people doing 7 people's work. Oh yeah, you're going to get more money, you'll be worked to the fucking bone. The market works itself, the market regulates itself. Until Fonda and Silverman turned up.
Wah, you're being sexually harassed, believe us.
But this week, don't worry, relief is coming. But this week, hundreds of mostly female, what they say, they're trans. Half of them is female, sorry. But this week, hundreds of mostly female restaurant professionals, mostly from New York, fired back with a letter telling the actresses to leave their tips alone. The workers are some of the 14,000 New York restaurant professionals and supporters urging Cuomo to leave the tipping system and the tip credit alone. Good. Yeah, fuck off. We don't need allies. We don't need your help. We don't want this. We don't want these regulations. This is the letter. To the celebrity women who recently criticised the full-service restaurant industry, from over 500 from over 500 women and men who work in it. Thank you for your concern, but we don't need your help, and we're not asking to be saved. You've been misled that we earn less than minimum wage, and that we're somehow helpless victims of sexual harassment. I mean, how? How do you get from that to that? I mean, all roads lead to sexual harassment if you look at them through the social justice lens. I get that. It has to be, because that's why they exist. That's why social justice departments, that's how they get paid. That's what their jobs depend on it. Oh, they'll find it anyway. If you're looking for it, you'll find it, especially when ka-ching is how you earn money. You've been misled that we earn less than minimum wage and that we're somehow helpless victims of sexual harassment. These untruths are the product of the Restaurant Opportunities Centre. Another organisation no doubt living on the back of these lies. You know, they've had to, what is it, Restaurant Opportunities Centre? Oh, necessary. Which does not represent us or the thousands of our colleagues who stand with us. We don't have the platform you have, so we're forced to organise online and defend the tipping system against myths spread by its critics. We get to offer our opinions on your movies. You get to offer your opinions on the food we serve and our service. What you don't have the right to do is dictate how we're fucking paid. Servers and bartenders have never been paid the same as everyone else, and we're okay with that. We are paid based on our sales and service. We're guaranteed minimum wage, and our tips let us earn much more than that. It looks like the celebrities are actually going to skint them. Bad behaviour happens in every industry. Oh, it's weird. It's almost like humans aren't perfect. It ain't a Brave New World. It's an actual human existence. Hollywood celebrities should know better than most that sexual harassment happens everywhere. The people who are pushing for this change in the restaurant industry are exploiting the isolated stories of people that have suffered injustices. Now where have I heard that before? And making it out to be the industry's or the tipping system's fault. That is just not true. Sorry, waitresses and bartenders. The truth doesn't count anymore. It's about feelings. And these celebrities feel like you're being harassed. We're servers and bartenders by choice, just like you choose to be arseholes, sorry, actresses. The industry gives us flexibility, and the current tipping system gives us opportunity to earn great money with less than full-time hours. We respect your profession, and now it's time for you to respect ours. Fucking brilliant. Good. Basically, you lot, fuck off.